Okay, now before I continue showcasing off the rest of the parts of the gun or whatever, right? I'm going to college next year. I just got accepted. So, next year, I still probably will make videos and they're gonna evolve more of these 3D printing stuff because the course I'm taking for college focuses on this department way more. Like I will be able to design my own parts and I get to use these bigger and better machines. So for future content, I will start making more of these 3D printing videos so that it could also add to my portfolio. I don't even know if I'm fucking saying it properly. It will basically boost my, what's the word? I don't know, they'll recognize me more of what I'm capable of doing. And they even said, because they had the open house at the college, right? I went to the program and I told them, oh, I've been doing this for a year. They already said that I would probably be their best student at this subject. So, fuck. Alright, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Enjoy the rest of the video. Don't know what the fuck that was. Hi. The fuck are you? Okay, buddy. Where's part 2 of the the Deadpool mask? You know, where is that? Part 2. What the Oh, part 2. Yeah. Hey. I'm just finishing it right now. I'm literally ending on it right. You're not making a second one, aren't you? No, I haven't even started on the actual video. Like, the thing is, okay, if you're not making the second one, what the fuck have you been doing this whole time? Okay, well, I'm trying to make, what the fuck was it called? Fucking Mk566. You want to see me make that, you desperate fuck? Alright. Yep, the Deadpool mask was one of my most viewed fucking videos. I don't know how. I just built the mask. So, since that video did so well, you guys like me making these big type of props, like the Deadpool helmet, right? So, I was just scrolling by because I haven't used this printer ever since that mask. Originally, I was going to make a video about this Glock V10, and it has a whole suppressor, like, look. Like, basically, it's this whole suppressor and everything, right? But then, the problem I have, it's these STP files, right? And you see how this is STL? This is, like, where I could be able to manage the file and be able to edit. These STPs they open up, not this, fucking Bamboo Studio, which is a completely different editing software for fucking printer files. And when I tried using it, it almost broke my fucking machine. So now I have to find a completely different gun. But luckily, the creator, he made all of these different types of guns. Like, he did, like, as an example, Mk566. And he also made a fucking sniper rifle too, which I might do in a future video if this one does good. But, like, that's gonna, like, I need to buy a new black filament. But for this one as an example, I'm gonna use, like, orange filament. That's probably, like, orange and black. Because if you see the fucking difference, right? Yeah, obviously I'm gonna use the orange filament because I need to make it usable somehow. So, yeah. Okay, so this is basically day 1. I'm probably gonna be printing something later. If I can fucking do it. Look, so all of these files are gonna be printed, and I'm pretty sure this one is our longest print. So this is basically our handle part. So it's this part right here. So this is basically what I'm trying to go for, pretty much. Hold on, let me show you a better image. This is what I'm trying to go for. So obviously, I don't have enough for black, right? Sadly, and I don't want to spend any money as much as I did for the Deadpool mask because fuck, that was kind of a waste of money if I'm gonna be honest. This is basically gonna be orange, but like this will be black, this will be black, this will be black, that back handle over there will be black, the trigger is gonna be black. Like The black's still gonna have some involvement. Like, this is still gonna look pretty good if I did orange, but yeah. Tomorrow, or what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to do smallest to longest. So basically, I will be able to get more done quicker, basically, right? So yeah, this is basically day one. Okay, it's day two, right? Printed this part last night, printed this last night, and this. Now, it looks messed up, right? But I think this is fine because as you see in the image, where if I can pull it up, like, he doesn't use the full thing, like, and I could just glue the stock and this together, right? I think I'm good, so I'm gonna print another part, and then I'll come back when I get back from school. Okay, I just came back. So this is the scope. It kind of fucked up over here, but it's not that big of a problem. Like, you can still put it. I'm just gonna put it for there, basically. It came detailed, right? I also took the supports off and everything, so it's done. So this is the final piece of the black. It's called a muzzle, I'm pretty sure. I'm not good with guns, right? Just this shit look interesting to print. Like I haven't used this printer. I just need to print something. So this is going to take only an hour and a half. So this is gonna pretty much be done today, obviously. So today we actually got a lot. We got 2 parts, 3 parts. Whatever, who cares? I'm just gonna print this and then that's it. So something I did by accident actually made it so much better. So this part, right? You see how there's a hole? It was limiting the trigger to go back, but now since I've taken it off, I could put the thing like and use it as an actual proper trigger instead of it being like limited to like not as much, which I didn't even mean to do. Like, I was just fucking around with it, you know, because I'm working on an audio project. I might post, I don't know if I should, but I was just fucking around with this, and then it broke, and I'm like, oh fuck, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's so much better. This is printing still. It's like what, an hour until it's done. And also the reason why it came out like this was because the fucking filament was tangled, but not as much as the red one from the last video, you know, thank fucking God. But I think that was the same problem with this too, but you know, I don't know, they still came out good. And then when this is done, I'll take it out and then I'll start working on the big parts. Well, as I was saying in the video, this happens. I don't even know how this even happens. Like, take this out. Like, what? All right, the muzzle is done. This is probably the cleanest part of the gun. I'm gonna take it out, get the brim off, and I'm gonna show the part. So this is the muzzle. So we are done everything for the black. So let me get the parts. So beam for stock, scope, muzzle, trigger, and then these 2 are just to help build and assemble the gun. Like, cause there's gonna be holes that I'll have to hammer these in. But I'm gonna showcase what I'm gonna use the orange for. Okay, so this is the first body. There's 3 different parts to this, and then there's the stock, and then the magazine. So I want to get the big part done with, and it's gonna take about 11 hours, which probably like 11 and a half with this printer. So I'll see you guys tomorrow when this part is done. All right, so the first part of the body is done. I'm really tired right now, so I'm gonna sound like shit. Took fucking, wow, that's actually longer than I thought. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm gonna take this out and I'll look more into it. Okay, so 2 things. 1, I already put the muzzle on this part, so this is basically done already. And 2, I forgot to print that part, and it's basically the handle, so I gotta print that. But the problem is I am already sending in this 13-hour print, so well, fuck. Okay, this is probably my longest print yet. 14, if you can see that, 14 hours and 37 minutes for this part right here. I'm gonna take it out, take out all the supports, and I'm gonna attach it to that piece over there. Okay, this is what we have so far. I added the scope to the thing too. The muzzle, it's loose, but that's kind of fine because like it's gonna be a prop. I'm gonna hang it up there somewhere. But this problem here, these are loose, right? So that's how it's gonna actually be when this is done. It's gonna kind of be a problem. My dumbass just fucking realized. Wait, let me check. So this is gonna take around 11.5 hours. And that's gonna be the end of this part. So for 2 days, right? That's a better progression than the Deadpool mask, but like obviously this has less parts to print. So, you know, looking fucking good, dude. Okay, it is day number 3. The final body just finished, and this also finished gluing. That white stuff you can see, and like over there too. I think that makes it kind of cooler though. It's like a frosted. Yo, this dog is fucking crazy, I'm telling you. So we'll take that part out, and then I'll assemble it to this guy. I don't even want to talk about how it got to this state. First off, it was this fucking thing when the trigger is so retarded that the spring, right, it doesn't go all the way back, right? Which was the problem that I had first with this. And didn't make this go all the way in there. So I thought, oh, I'll put them together, and then I'll start fucking hammering it down. When I was hammering it down, this magically fucking fell out. And then where is it? This broke too, so I have to remake that part. So now I have to glue everything together, fucking make another one of these, and then build the rest of this shit. Like, bro, fuck. I'm not a problem. I have to print this again too, because when I was assembling this, right, because the problem is, right, over here, it's like loose, right? So it wouldn't properly hold this bottom part here. So the trigger, right, I took the top part off of it, right, because I thought it wasn't necessary. The trigger kept on like spiking down, right, and it would get like stuck there. So now I have to remake this, and I have to figure out what that is. Today's day 4. That's not supposed to fucking happen. I think this could work. I'm gonna take it out. I'm just gonna see if it would work. If not, I'm just gonna print the part again. Okay, so this thing could still work. It works completely fine with that part. You just got tilted some way, and then you're gonna see that. But like, it's still fine. I think the last part of the orange I have to print out is the magazine, and then I gotta print out the extra black parts again. I think I might reprint the scope. I don't know if I want to, or no, if I have the filament enough to print the black again, or print the scope again, then I'll do that. So we're printing the magazine, and I'll attach it to this spot to see if it'll be tight to fit or it'll be loose like this. And then we'll see how it goes from there. Okay, I just realized it's a big fucking magazine. So I'm gonna take this out, then I'm gonna try to see if it fits into there. Okay, the magazine, it fits in snugly, and the thing is, it also comes out surprisingly easier than I thought it did. So the final steps, basically, I just remake the muzzle, and then I remake the trigger, and then I gotta glue this together, and then everything else I gotta just figure it out. Okay, today is day number 4 or 5, I don't remember. So I was able to put the trigger into this spot. So basically what the problem was, I just had to sand down this part so that I'll be able to fit in snugly, and then I printed this part again, and now there's like no cracks on it, no nothing. So now all I just have to do is just glue everything together, and then that's basically it. Okay, so I am going to be sending this part, so basically it's like the grip, right, the under grip, and also I'm waiting for this whole thing to finish gluing. So I'm going to be printing this. It's going to take what, 2.5 hours, by then, this should all be done dried gluing. I think this part should be dried. I think this part I might need to wait a little bit more. But other than that, I think this is just the last part I gotta make. And then that's really it. That's the rest of the print. All right, the final part is done, and there is. It almost ran out, but that's a good thing because I still need to use black. This is a completely different thing. So we put this onto that, and then that's it. Before I put this on, look at that hang. Like, that's bad. Holy shit. Like, I've never had that with this printer. It happened more with this machine more often, but like, damn. Like, it's still gonna work with this, right? But like, that's like the worst I've seen with any printer. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so after like 5 days or some shit, the whole thing is done. The trigger, it works, everything. The scope is adjustable. The stock I could take off, and I could take this part off too, and it could just look like that in general. And then the magazine, it could go in nice and snug. And then the problem is with the magazine, it's just a bitch to take out, but that's not a problem. This was like kind of decent, like, and this might be useful if I'm making more short films. I can use this as a prop, right? So it would be really useful. So that was me. Wait, fuck. Okay, that was me making the Mk566. I don't remember the name. It's been 5 days. All right. Thank you guys for watching this whole video. Expect more similar content like this, like 3D printing, because again, I said it before, it might be for college, so it's like good demonstrations of like showing my work basically, or what I'm capable of. Because, but except that the 2 colleges, right? So, you know. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Go suck a cock.